Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Legends of Chima Crawleys Claw Ripper set 70001. Contained 139 pieces, was released back in 2013 and retailed for 15 USD. This set means a lot to me, and it's kind of why I'm reviewing it first out of any of the other Chima sets that I got. If you are curious about some of the other Chima sets I got, go ahead and check out the haul video that I posted a few weeks back. But besides that, let's just get right onto the review, starting with the minifigs, and then the build, and then the manuals, and then my final thoughts. So we get two minifigures in this set, being Crawley and Leonidas. Very basic figures, you get these guys in a lot of sets, especially Crawley, one of the cheaper ones. But just to go over these guys pretty quickly, you have some really nice detailing all around these minifigs. I'm actually going to remove some of Leonidas' accessories, which we'll go over in a moment. Crawley does not really get any accessories unless you want to give him the Chi Orb here. But just really nice detailed minifigures. Very unique, especially for like 2013, the animal figures. But you can see like the Chi Orbs there, which is really cool. Some like the tattered clothing on Crawley, and then the more like, this neatly designed, neatly capped like clothing on Leonidas there. And then you can take the headpieces off right here. And you can see their faces. Obviously, some of these have like very awkward faces, but I think Crawley's is pretty good. Leonidas has a bit of an odd one here with the derpiness. And they have like the other expressions on the back, and just some nice little detailing over here. But besides some of that, you can take a look at the accessories here. Valius, which is very nice. The lightsaber piece and the really cool mold here. And then you have the Chi Orb, and these are just like super common in Chima. You get these in almost practically every single Chima site. You're gonna get a Chi Orb. A whole bunch of these in the collection. But besides that, those are the two minifigs you get in the set. You've seen them so many times at this point that I don't really need to go over them. Too much detail, but so now let's just get onto the Claw Ripper itself. So here is the Claw Ripper, and personally I think this is one of the best LEGO Chima sets to get, especially if you want to really start out that collection, really get a feel of what Chima really is. I think this set is going to do a lot of justice for you. Now, a common theme with a lot of these Chima vehicles is that they're meant to obviously look like animals. And you can see here, I'm gonna move these back. We're gonna take a look at what these are for very soon. But here's the croc head, which is, not the best design, but it still works. We're gonna try to get some of that detail in here, try to look at some of that detail here. You can see you have a nice few set of stickers here, which are really cool. And the red eye over here, some of these teeth, the snot over here. And then the mouth does actually open, and you got a little grill piece in there and some nice little tiling for some detail. Over here you have a little cage that can open up, and this is the driver's seat for Crawley. You can see right over here you have just a little red stud right there, flat red stud, and if this will focus, and then a little lever right there, and Crawley can be placed right inside of here, just like so, and then you can close it up right there. You have some neat little, I guess, engine details or something just right over here on the side, and that is mirrored. And then you get these really big wheels over here. Try to zoom up just a little bit. But you get these really nice wheels over here. These were like really big in Chima, first introduced in 2013, and they're in this nice olive green color. I believe this is one of the only sets you can actually get this piece in. I believe so, but I could be wrong. And then back here you have a little focus, a little compartment, and that is meant to store the chi that Leonidas has. So you can do that, and then drive off with the chi. Now, speaking of driving off, you have a really cool play feature here. So I'm going to push these back, and I'm going to kind of zoom out just a bit. Right there. So basically, this is the Crawleys Claw Ripper. So you have a really cool play feature where you can basically drive this forward, and then these will pop out, and these will spin. So I'm going to demonstrate that here. And then if you go back, it reverses. And we're going to get Leonidas here. So let's say Leonidas is, standing ready. You can charge at him like that, and then go back. And it's a pretty cool little play feature. I like it a lot. This is really fun. I had so much fun with this play feature back when I was a kid. It's still really fun to this day. It's just a really simple but good play feature, which I really like. So besides that, now let's move on to the manual. So we actually get 2 manuals in this set, which is very odd, but yeah, you get 2. There isn't really anything at the end here, but halfway through the manual, you can actually see you get some little nice advertisements here. So back then you had this little Lego.com ad here. You can watch a bunch of Chima videos and episodes. Over here is your minifigure list. It's really cool. I would always check these guys off, make sure to see which ones I had and all that. And then just the Chima section of Lego.com here. And then I believe the second one doesn't really have much. Let's take a look though. Yeah, so just the same thing. However, you have some set advertisements here with the Krager's command ship and a bunch of the other ones. And then you have the Speed Wars section with the Ultimate Speed Wars set right there, along with the 4D Chima experience. And then just the online, and then Lego Club right here with that OG 2012 Ninjago stuff and some City. So now, let's just get on to my final thoughts. Overall, I think Crawley's Claw Ripper is one of the best Lego Chima sets to be released, especially because of just the affordability, but also because it's just a really fun set to play around with and to just have in the collection. You can just do a lot with this set, and I really like that. You get some really nice minifigures, some really cool accessories, like the sword there, and then, just little chi orb too adds to the amount of chi that you possibly could have had at the point or at the time before getting this set. But you just have a nice, it's just a nice set. You can definitely get this set in bulk, in mass, and just have this as just a nice little croc vehicle. But overall, that's all I have to say for this set, and I will see you guys in the next one for Chima.